What up, BBR fans? I know you're not familiar with these surroundings, but I am on location in the bathroom that I spent most of my teen years. That's right, I'm home for the holidays. And last night, I took my dad to go see Django Unchained. Just like Tarantino's last movie, Inglourious Basterds, this movie is historical, but it's not based on history. King Schultz is a bounty hunter, and he's after these three guys, but he doesn't know what they look like. But Django, who's a slave, does know what they look like, so King Schultz goes to Django and says, if you help me find these guys and kill these guys and get the bounty on these guys, I will help you rescue your wife, who's enslaved by Leonardo DiCaprio. It's a very long movie, and that's a short little bit of what it's about. One of Tarantino's greatest things is his opening scenes, because they're so brilliant and so beautiful and so awesome that they hook you for the rest of the movie. So the movie could be 15 hours long, but you have that opening scene that says, yup, I'm gonna watch it and I don't care how long it's gonna be. And every one of the characters in this movie were amazing. And the actors who played these characters were amazing. I actually can't picture anybody else playing Django other than Jamie Foxx. I can't picture anybody else playing King Schultz other than Christophe Waltz. Leonardo DiCaprio as a bad guy? What? The guy has never been a bad guy or nemesis or villain in any movie, and he's like the villain of all villains, and DiCaprio pulls it off. And Samuel Jackson can kind of mail in his performances at times. Mace Windu, kind of mailed it in. Steven, the main slave, nailed it! Tarantino, like all of his movies, and like Hitchcock, makes cameos in his movies, and this one, he's an Australian guy who has the worst Australian accent of all times. He sounds like a kid who has a lisp with way too much gum in his mouth. But it's Tarantino, so you don't care. And yes, this was a sensitive subject matter with slavery, and Tarantino, he's no holds barred, he just puts it on the screen and says, fuck you, take it. But you were still able to laugh because of the dialogue. There's this one scene who has this makeshift KKK clan, and it's one of the funniest scenes in the movie.
Anyone bring any extra bags?
No, nobody brought an extra bag.
I'm just asking.
The dialogue in this was just like a well-crafted machine that works perfectly. Oh, and for those who don't like naughty words, I think Tarantino may have used the N-word more than they use the F-word in Goodfellas. So if you don't like that word, you might not want to go see this movie. I think Tarantino can take any genre and make it a masterpiece. This was a spaghetti western, and he nailed it. The next one, I don't know, maybe he'll do a sci-fi epic. We can only hope. You can call me one of those people who is a bandwagon person who, oh, you just like Tarantino because it's Tarantino. No. I love Tarantino because he's Tarantino. That made sense, right? On the chronometer, the tub is definitely full to the tippity top on this one, but if you touch my corn, you're liable to get gunned down and bleed all over the place while I stand over you and say,
I like the way you die, boy.
Or you can just ask if you can have some, and I might share with you. I can be nice. And because I go 6 to midnight over Tarantino's dialogue, I put it to you. What is your favorite Tarantino line? In any movie, you tell me. Don't forget to be liking, sharing, and commenting, and most of all, subscribe to Bathroom Break Reviews. And lastly, if you're going to see this movie,
adult supervision is required.
So go out and see it. See ya! So much teenage angst took place in this bathroom. My self-esteem issues started right here. But I'm pretty good looking now, so it doesn't really matter.